A bolo is a general term for traditional pre-colonial small to medium-sized single-edged sword or large knives of the Philippines that function as both tools and weapons. They are characterized by a curved blade that narrows towards the hilt with pointed or blunt tips. The bolo we have weigh around 1.5 kilos, slightly curved, 18 inches long with a 1.5 inches wide, 6 mm thick blade. Finely carved 5 inches animal horn grip with snake head pommel. It has a total length of 23 inches, which will make this bolo comfortable and easy to use. The owner of this bolo is my great-grandfather Primitivo Baxinila, who died in 1958 at the age of 86, a native of Banati, Iloilo. According to my grandmother Isabel Causing, daughter of my great-grandfather, her father was a carpenter back then. He uses this bolo to cut trees, grass, and other things. According to her, my great-grandfather got this bolo after his brother left it to him, after accidentally killed a Japanese soldier in World War II while protecting himself. It was the height of World War II when my great-grandfather got this bolo after his brother killed the Japanese soldier and left this to him. When my great-grandfather died, my grandmother kept it and used it along with my great-grandfather carpentry tools. While interviewed my grandmother to get more information about the artifact, she told me that since she was a child, this bolo was with them until her father died, and until now, it is still with her. All the details that my grandmother said were also confirmed by my uncle, who is now 64 years old. That's made my source reliable and true. Back then, we just used to play with it and use it to dig the ground, because I know it was no different from today's bolos, and there is no special in this, what it's used for and where it's used. But when I learned the story behind this bolo, it turns out that it holds a historical event that make it special, that it was not only used as cutting tool before, but its origin has deep, where its blade has traveled blood of a Japanese soldier. The bolo knife stands out in Filipino culture. The bolo serves as a symbol for the Katipunan and the Philippine Revolution, particularly the cry of Pugad Lawin. Several monuments of Andres Bonifacio, as with other notable Katipuneros, depicts him holding a bolo in one hand and the Katipunan flag in the other. During World War II and Japan's attempted occupation of the Philippines, there were many guerrilla and underground forces fighting this latest imperial force. One of the many units fighting was called the Moro Bolo Battalion, who were easily identifiable by their kris and bolo knives. Their weapons, a symbol of cooperation and unity in the face of Japanese.